Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Together we are the Office Blokes.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is true. Been reacting to Araco, the channel.
Yeah,
Araco.
very good. English lad, right?
Yeah.
From London, or Southerner.
It's just got, everyone's a Southerner that's...
Yeah, south of Stockport.
Yeah.
Crew probably the cut-off, right?
Yeah, about there.
So.
But it's just sarcastic and just says exactly what he thinks.
So. Yeah. He's one of the lads you spend the time in the pub, innit?
Yeah,
slipping away with him.
Commentary. Yeah,
definitely. He manages to slip in low-key insults when he's talking about people.
Nice, quite nice and subtle sometimes, aren't they? But
yeah, he's a good lad.
Yeah. Well, we're going to do a bit more men give delusional women a reality check. We talked about this off air slightly, didn't we? When it got queued up, and I was just saying this might be, you know, when you get women that say they need a man that earns 200k a year, 300k a year. The amount of young women now who think that their man has to earn that sort of money.
Standard wage, yeah.
Yeah, you've got to be above 6 foot tall, earn like 200k a year, great relationship with your mum, like all these things to tick off.
I fail at all.
Yeah, it's like there's 3 guys on the planet who tick all.
Might do one of those between us, maybe.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah, let's check it out then. Men give delusional women a reality check.
There's levels to this in every game. It's
And
just like business in general.
Just to be clear, what are you?
Prime.
You're prime?
Top notch.
What makes you prime, top notch, Wu-Tang?
I mean, I have everything that you could possibly ask for as far as brains, beauty, ambition. I would build my man up to be everything he wants to be in this world. I'm the best investment he would ever make in his life.
Really modest as well by the sounds of things.
And my shit's exclusive. I've invested in my body. I have a $150,000 body. What? No one barely touches me. Yes, you can see me on Instagram because I'm paid to do that. But
must have run out when he got to the eyebrows. I've only got 150, but you need 153, mate.
Do from the feet up to the waist.
It's
mad. She might have a lovely bum. But
it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's mad, isn't it? It's not, at no point has she talked about the fact that she's like a businesswoman and she's like strong, you know, family values and
just don't say anything.
Well, you don't have to, but like the things a lot of women think men look for in women, it's the wrong type of men that are looking for those traits. They're impressing a lot of dickheads who are going to treat them like. No, the women are actively trying to impress the dickhead guys out there, and then wonder why they get treated like shit by dickhead guys.
Yeah,
it's because their metrics are skewed that they're looking for.
It's what I usually say about where I used to live. It was quite where in the areas I'm talking about. I used to get a lot of made up girls like this going down because a lot of footballers lived there, and a lot of actors and stuff like that, and you know, musicians or whatever. And then you get a lot of the local ragamuffins from the local estate who'd go down, acting the big un, and then what would happen is these girls like this will end up with the idiots from the local estate, and all the footballers were there with the wives and all that, so they weren't interested anyway. Sort of thing. So it was just all the oddballs getting together at the end of the day. I used to sit there and watch it. Used to go, oh Jesus!
They've just maxed out a credit card, borrowed the mate's car, and then got them pregnant. Actually, I'm on the dole.
No, you stuck with someone, who's got nothing.
Nobody touches me unless a man, does take care of me. I like bosses. I like millionaires. I like someone who's going to mentor me, teach me, and invest in me, and get me to my highest level as well.
Your shit ain't exclusive if it's free for people to see on Instagram.
And just to be clear, what's a $150,000 body?
4 BBLs, 2 breast technically 5 BBLs, but we're going to go with 4. 2 breast augmentations, obviously Botox, lip injections, and then I had the fat.
She's had lip injections? Whoa, wait a minute. She's had lip injections. I'd never have known.
Really? Yeah, no shit, sure.
What's BBLs?
Bum lift.
Yeah.
Brazilian bum lift, I think it's called.
You have to go to Brazil for that.
I don't know, but I like when you get a tiny waist, but this ridiculous fat
2 little blokes pushing up like that. 2 Brazilian guys.
Just follow her everywhere.
2 Brazilian midgets.
Nice.
Wow. And how young are you?
28.
Damn. 28 and she's completely fake. She's made of plastic, bruv. And I guarantee even after spending all that money on her face, she's still terrified of baby wives.
28. And what age do you want to get married?
I don't necessarily have a time restraint on myself. I feel like God's gonna, make me cross paths with my future husband when that time is right.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
So you comfortable?
I probably have about another 10 million in real estate that I need to develop before that. so that I can reach the caliber of man that I want to be my future husband.
Men that are worth a serious amount of money tend to not give a shit about how much the woman makes. It's more about the way she looks and the way she acts.
Got
100%.
And how convinced are you that a man is attracted to a girl with ambition, brains, $10 million in real estate, or just being nice and sweet? What do you think a man is most interested in, especially the man that you're looking for who's worth millions of dollars? Does he want an ambitious boss babe or a nice, compliant, beautiful girl that doesn't give him headaches? What do you think most men like that would prefer?
I'm not looking for what most men or most women are looking like.
Well, you should be, because you want that kind of guy, so you should be.
What do you mean? No, I'm looking for like that 1 in a million where you're looking at like Grant and Elaine Cardone. You're looking at like, you know, power couples, Jay-Z, Beyonce. Those people are building an empire together.
She wants a 1 in a million man, and she's not going to get anywhere with an attitude like that. And let's be honest, she's not that special. And obviously she's still got the mind of a teenage girl. She's comparing what she wants in a relationship to what celebrities have.
But let's play in reality right now. You're not going to marry Jay-Z or Grant Cardone for the sake of this conversation. You're going to marry some successful guy.
I'm going to have my own.
Exactly. So that guy, how much is he worth?
Close.
Make up a number.
100 million.
Okay, so that guy that's worth $100 million. Yes. Go with me here now, Kay. Does he want a boss babe who's trying to sell real estate, or a nice, lovely, compliant girl who's willing to get on his schedule? What do you think that guy wants? Think about it.
Well, I only date men that are at that high caliber.
No. I'm asking what you think. I don't care what you think. I want to know.
I think they want me.
What he thinks.
They're constantly pursuing me.
I doubt it.
What do you mean?
Why aren't you married to one yet, though?
Because I don't want to be married to one yet.
I thought you just
I've
said
been building my own business.
But I thought
I've been proposed to twice and turned it down. It wasn't the right one.
You turned down a guy worth $100 million twice?
50 million.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Oh my god!
Put some good
These little
clips in
bits he
here.
puts in are brilliant, aren't they?
That's funny.
That's one of the best segue, like
100%,
clips I've ever seen.
Brilliant.
We need that.
That wasn't the
You
right
turned
one.
down a guy worth $100 million twice?
50 million.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
But yeah.
Why in the world would you turn him down?
Because I still had things to do.
So you think that you're just going to go find another guy worth $50 million who's ready to wipe you up?
No, like I said, 100 million. I like to double down.
So the 50 million guy was just too poor for you.
No, he just wasn't the right one.
I'm calling complete bullshit on this. I think she's chatting out of her ass to sound interesting on a podcast, and she's just making it up on the spot. If it is true and she's actually turned down 2 men that are worth $50 million, then she's going to regret that shit forever, because I don't think a poor man's even going to want her.
You do realize there...
She could have got railed by both of them, and that's 100 million, right?
Yeah, just share.
That's true.
There might be people in the comments calling you absolutely delusional right now.
That's
Do you
fine.
realize that?
I don't care what they have to say.
Okay. So I'm asking you to put yourself, take off the I'm a hot girl, paid 150 grand boss babe, priceless punani, take that off.
Okay.
Give me a guy's name that you'd be willing to marry. A guy's name. $100 million guy.
I don't know.
Let's call him Jay-Z. Let's call him Jay, because we're not talking of Jay-Z. Jay is worth $100 million. Do you think about it, he cares how much money you make?
No.
You don't? Okay, let's stop there. Do you think he cares about your attitude?
To an extent, yeah.
To an extent?
Yeah.
He cares a lot about
your attitude.
your attitude. But I have a great attitude.
No, he didn't want to know.
Oh my god.
She's got an attitude, he won't want to know.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
A guy like that is probably, if he's that successful, has probably got enough stress in his life with whatever company he's running or whatever he's doing. And if he comes home and gets it in the neck,
he didn't want to know.
He's going to be like, "Nah, fuck off."
Yeah, exactly.
I think when this guy was saying before compliant, I think what he meant was that
someone who just tags onto your schedule.
Yeah, say it's like a footballer, for example. That would you get into that sort of thing where they're not there all the time, travelling abroad and going back, and would you still be, you know, you'd be happy with sort of that type of lifestyle? I think that's sort of what he means by that.
Compliant, like the valuetainment guys are quite conservative and traditional as well, though. So this is kind of a media company. Yeah, and it's head up by a guy called Patrick Bet-David. I don't know if you've heard of him.
What are you talking about? Yeah,
see valuetainment across.
Oh
the
right,
board.
okay. I wonder what you're talking about.
Okay. I'm just giving you a bit of context because I've watched some of that stuff. Right. And Patrick Bet-David's like a Iranian immigrant that moved to the States and became worth hundreds of millions, sold a company, and then he started this entertainment sort of sphere called valuetainment. But they are quite conservative and quite traditionalist when it comes to marriages, religion, and stuff like that. So when he's saying compliant, he might actually mean compliant. You know, like He's the man of the house.
Yeah.
You are the wife.
But that's you kind of like, you know, you remember the old phrases when you say like you've got the token girlfriend or the token wife or the trophy wife or the trophy husband, whatever it may be. And that's what it kind of like evolves into, doesn't it? So like you're there, you're on their arm. You look at Ivanka Trump, is it for Ivana Trump? What is it? Which one was, I can't remember which one was the daughter, which one was the mum.
I think Ivana's which mother.
They look similar, don't they?
But like she was just there for, don't know, be on Trump's side sort of thing, you know, all the time, and compliant. I would say compliant to what his needs were.
Yeah.
So I think didn't peck his head, didn't get in his way for what he wants to do.
And he may have been up to certain things allegedly in the past, but she's not kicked up a fuss or anything, has she?
But someone like her who wants to be in the limelight of your limelight, these want the limelight. These $100 million guys want the limelight as well most of the time.
Yeah.
So especially if the showbiz guys, they want the limelight. It's their career, it's them. It's all about them. Do you want someone like that coming in and giving it all like, look at me, and here's my $10 million real estate business? Be like, do one, mate.
He's not going to want someone with the tits hanging out on a
you
podcast.
Might do. It depends what you want.
I think a guy that's worth that sort of money, he's probably after a bit of class as well.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying she's not got class because I don't know her, but you know, you never know what she's sort of like. You know, she's on a different sort of like environment here in a podcast, so I try to sell herself a little bit.
Yeah,
you know, she's the sort of girl you see on like Love Island or
that's what I'm thinking.
Big Brother time sort of style shows.
Whereas like. I know. Do you know Dua Lipa, the singer?
Yeah.
She's got and she either married or engaged to some guy that's a billionaire and is some sort of business magnate guy. I'm sure I half saw an article about it once.
Yeah.
And it's like if she was sat on that couch, you'd see the difference.
100%.
I think a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, the girl on the left looks like kind of like sort of like a bit more sort of like laid back, a bit more, you know. I mean, not her to speak, classy. But when she looks a lot more classy than the girl on the right.
That's kind of what I'm getting
at. Yeah, she does, without a doubt.
If you're a guy that's absolutely dripping in cash, you know, you're going to want someone who you could have anyone. You could have all the gold diggers you wanted. You could have classy women.
Yeah.
You're probably going to want class.
Yeah,
really.
I'm thinking if you're worth like, you know, 100 million, 200, not even $1 billion. Let's say $1 billion, because that's not 100 million is not a lot nowadays. It is a lot, but it's
Pocket
not a
change.
lot. It's not a lot nowadays. If you get to $1 billion, and then sort of like when you're hanging around with someone like Cardi B, you know, you wouldn't want her on your arm neither, would you?
Yeah.
At the same time,
I think the type of guy they're talking about, they don't want someone that's got an attitude.
Correct.
She just looks like she's got a bit of an attitude on the right.
Yeah.
I know people say confident stuff like that. Get that, but that's how she comes across. Although obviously we don't know her, but
they don't want trouble.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There is what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do, and I just want you there to be there when I'm ready for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so listen, you just said you.
So only a person that's worth $100 million opinion matters.
As far as me like being in an intimate relationship,
Oh, that's a great attitude. He's not worth $150 million. He's just a peasant.
Is this some sort of peasant joke that I'm too rich to understand?
What is Jay looking for?
If this particular Jay wants a simple Sarah, then you can find 1 million of those. You can go to the club, you can go find a girl in college, or it's something so simple like that. You can find every 100 girls is the same person like that, simple. I'm 1 in a million as well. And a $100 million man usually likes the extraordinary. I'm attracting the extraordinary.
Can I ask you?
I'd actually say she's repelling the majority. All she cares about is a man's net worth. Any man with brains is going to stay away from her. She's got no emotional feelings. All she cares about is materialistic shit and money.
What do you think that a man in general, like you said, $100 million is a guy that is worth talking to?
Queen, I don't even know why you're talking to her right now, bro. You're
I
not even worth $100 million.
It's okay.
Like, what are the top 3 things that you think that man values?
I think he values business. They're looking for someone that they can procreate with, someone to take on their legacy.
Do you think that they want to procreate with someone who thinks like you as opposed to a compliant, submissive woman?
I would assume so, yes.
If you don't get it, forget about it.
Now, I don't think it's a bad thing that she wants to have her own business and make her own money. I just think her attitude is what's shit. She doesn't really seem to me that she'd make a very loving mother, and I think a lot of men, when they look at the woman they're going to have a kid with, they want her to have maternal feminine instincts, and she doesn't really seem to have that. She seems like she'd be cold.
That's not what men value. They don't want like a aggressive, you know, dominant woman that cares more about money and real estate, millions of dollars, as opposed to being a respectful, loyal, compliant woman. They just don't.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, you just turn down a get us worth $50 million. Yeah. Acting like they just down the street, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, did she though? If we're being honest, probably not.
Would you say that you're agreeable? No, just in general, would you say you're more agreeable or more disagreeable?
Just answer the damn question.
Depends on the
in
topic.
general. Like, so for instance, if you ask me, Adam, are you agreeable or disagreeable? I'm disagreeable as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm disruptive.
Okay, so you too.
I'm very deceptive. Yeah.
Okay, if that dude
deceptive
comes along, do you think he wants an agreeable woman or a non-agreeable, disagreeable woman? That dude with our $100 million.
What do you want?
I'm asking you.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, you better fucking agree, okay? Okay. If I'm worth $100 million and I'm like, hey, baby, need you to do this. Don't be like, why am I doing this? Because that dude, you know what he has? He's got, ready, wait for it, options.
I know.
Yep.
So if you don't get on his page, you said, McQueen, you don't even got $100 million. Why?
I know, man.
Dude, I don't even know why you're here right now, player. I hear what you're saying. You got confidence. You got your swag. You spent 150 grand on your body. Do your thing, whatever. I'm just letting you know, sweetheart, the more disagreeable you get, the more you'll be packing your shit up at that dude's house.
I'd be interested to see what she looked like pre 150 grand's work.
Yeah.
Because I could get a shitty car now for like off the scrap dealer down the road and spend 150 grand on it. It looked like a fucking Rolls Royce.
I wondered where you were going with that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I get you.
It looked like a brand new Rolls Royce after 150 grand.
But I don't like the heavily modified look.
Yeah, same.
So like the Botox and her face has had one expression the whole time. Like it's
confused.
You can normally spot it a mile off as well, though, can't you? They're not usually very subtle, are they? When they have
I don't think they've got lips right. Yeah,
they don't seem to have. They're not. These girls lack is a sense of humour as well. You never see any of them laughing or smiling.
Yeah.
You're right.
They're always
actually,
just bitter and like sour looking. Like they want an argument all the time.
Bitch, point to
I think the main thing is how they look, though, isn't it? I think that's constantly on the minds. And listen, I know there's guys like that as well. You know, it's not just women. You're not just talking about women. There's plenty of blokes like that as well. That's
Name one.
Like, oh.
Head drove from down the sauna.
Letting you know.
I never lived with a man, so.
You've never even lived with a dude?
Well, it's clear that
so you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
She can't even answer basic questions. She said herself she's disruptive. She doesn't care about people's opinions unless they're worth $150 million. And all she cares about is money. There's only one place she belongs.
She belongs to the streets.
Gold digger.
Yeah.
Big time.
I think she's after a high-value divorce there. That's probably what she's decided in her mind.
Get one with attitude anyway, wouldn't she?
But she won't get married.
Well,
that's the problem.
No guy worth that sort of money's marrying her.
I mean, if that's the be all and end all, how much they're worth, and from the off, it's sort of like a non-starter, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. Well, what happens if you're that $100 million guy and you get with her, you get married, you get kids, and then you lose it all? She's out the door.
She's gone with it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
She's out the door, 100%. And that's like no one wants that.
But what happens then is what you find then is she's around the $100 million community. So she just moves on to the next guy.
Precisely.
And then the next, I see with the footballers down, we're around the corner here. You see them; they're with the same girls. It's fucking the same. They're all out together.
Yeah.
And I'm like, one's finished with one, they're with another. The same. Weren't you with him last week? Yeah. And it's one of them. It's just they're in that circuit.
Yeah.
And they're all together, sort of thing. You just move from one to the next.
I literally, went to school with and knew girls when I was younger that got into that.
You knew girls?
A lot, yeah, believe it or not, yeah. But they did that thing of they hit about 17, 18, started hanging around in a couple of places in Hale where the footballers go, dressing a lot older, had things going on with a couple of them, and some of them get passed around a little bit between the footballers. And they're like, I'm going to be a wag. Yeah. And it succeeds for about 5% of them, and the rest of them just...
You see it when you go in some of the restaurants around the corner, and I don't know where the footballers frequent. The girls that are in there, they all look like that. And they're south, and they sit there thinking there's something big and all that. And I'm like, look at the fucking state of you there. And they're all waiting to get served on, and then I'm just like, fucking serve me before them.
Yeah.
They're
all waiting for a football to walk in or something so they can start preening.
Yeah. It's a weird thing because as soon as you go, because you frequent some of these restaurants, everyone in the restaurant knows who you are, sort of thing. So if I go in the restaurant, everyone comes over and says, "Hey," and you can see them thinking, "Who's that guy? He must be one of them." And I'm like, "Stay away from me, you." Not that they'd be interested in me anyway.
Especially if you've got a bike.
They'd be interested in me anyway. You know what I mean? But it'd be a case of like, it's curiosity with them. They want to know why is everyone coming to say hello to you?
Who does he know?
Yeah. And what circle's he in? Should I be in that circle?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you worth knowing?
Correct.
Are you worth putting your
Is it worth me coming over and saying hi? And
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you give them a stare. Fuck off.
Yeah. I mean, but then there are other considerations. If she wants to be a mum one day, there is a clock ticking when it comes to women. Like,
I don't think these people have got that in them.
I think she'd want to have kids with a guy that's worth 100 million.
I don't think. I don't think it's her priority.
No,
only for certain reasons.
No, but it's easy to be like that and then turn around and maybe you're like early to mid 40s going, fuck. You're like, I missed it.
Yeah. But then she gets that because she has that kid that has the pre 150 grand look. The genes don't modify with the 150k, do they?
God forbid she has a daughter.
I mean,
and instills those values on a little girl from young.
I know. Yeah. I know.
Wow.
Anyway,
there you go.
Let us know in your comments what you think. Stay nice, or be nice, as they say. Stay nice as well. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers guys.